You are listening to Joe Kelly, 3345 West, on Flet FM, the home of electronica, indie and the avant-garde. 3345 West is best. Joe Kelly, Flet FM.
Relax!
You're very welcome back to the 3345 West show here on Flirt FM. You listen to Joe Kelly. So it's been a very action-packed week, actually, on many fronts, in terms of football in general. I know not all my listeners want to listen to football or about football, but however, the demonstration that happened in Old Trafford last Sunday was something of there was half rights in it, and there was things that were wrong, such as the demonstration and the point of it was very right, but however, throwing flares and bottles is not good. That really did tarnish the demonstration and the point of it. Really, I think there's no need to bring violence into it. It's football in the end of the day. And also Inter have won the Scudetto, which is great. The 10 anni aspettiamo per 10 anni dopo dominare decadi domino. Yeah, so it's been a year or 10 years, a decade of Juve dominance, and we finally Inter win the league again. Of course, I'm an Inter Milan fan myself since I was about 9 years of age when they showed Italian football on Network 2. It was called that time, or RTE2 is called now. I had the pleasure of living in Milan as well, so I did experience, being an Inter fan. Very, very good club for someone who's an international as well, because that was what the club was founded on, was a brotherhood, a brotherhood of people who were not solely Milanese people, and they went and formed Inter Milan and Internazionale, so the internationals. So yeah, you'll find that in Inter there's a lot of people from expats that support them. AC are more for the homies. More, you'll find that as well, but they're two massive clubs as well, so at the same time too. It was great to see Inter winning the Scudetto. It's very good, it's very good. It's the 45th title I think they have. I think it is astronomical amount of titles between Juve and Inter and AC. Astronomical. Yeah, hard luck to Atalanta as well, who I did feel bad for, because I do like Atalanta and I have been to Bergamo. I love Bergamo too, and I did like going to Atalanta. I like the people in Bergamo. However, the size of club, you can see the size there. If they had 10 million more, 15 million more, they could have probably won the league. But that's the way football is. Inter were always the big brother. To clubs like Atalanta and Parma, and Fiorentina and Cagliari, who are in trouble as well. Yeah. Dry your eye, boo boo. Hold tight, boo boo. Cagliari could be going down Serie B. Serie B. Oh, yeah. Oh, anyway. Nonetheless, I have a new tune to premiere this week. It's called Orient. It's got of course, an Oriental flavour to it, so it's use of kind of Oriental instruments along with electronic music. I also have the Alan Quin Fitness Old School Anthems, of course, and I have the local pick, which is good, because the local pick is close to the heart this week, because it's from the Factory Default project, who are very close to me. More Kellys without wellies. I don't know, many more Kellys will I find, probably 2-3 more this month, who are also musicians and artists, And then I will have some kind of, maybe housey tunes and whatnot thereafter. So I'm going to start off with this is the premiere called Orient from Josheen. So enjoy. So that's Orient by Josheen, which is myself from Mayfain. So it's a very traditional kind of tune mixed with electronica. It was from the back catalogue, really. It's something I'd made months ago, and I don't know, it didn't take my fancy to play because I'd made better tunes. I'd made better tunes in the meantime, you know. So I played those more recent tunes that I played first off. You know, I premiered them first, but I had that line in the back catalogue, and I didn't really have time to go producing tunes this week. You know, I was kind of busy with all the rest. You know. Believe it or not, yes, I was busy doing ICT training. That's what I was doing, and I passed my SKool Network Academy exam, which was great. A good start. It's a good start. This is the way it is. It's the way of the world, folks. You know, everything's online. You adapt. I hate to say it, adapt or die. I hate to say it. It was true. It's adapt or die, and that's unfortunately the harsh reality of the economy that we're in at the moment, this moment in time. So I might have time for a little Fradvert. Yes, I do.
For Galway's best mobility solutions, check out AGEP Ireland. Includes the concepts relating to the timed pedestrianisation of Raven Terrace and also the West End at issue.com/AGEP Ireland, or alternatively search for the Atlantic Greenway project on your web browser, also via Facebook and YouTube. Public transport for the people. Public transport by the people.
So yeah, that was Becky with our Fradverts. Thank you very much, Becky. Cheers, that's great. So public transport for the people, public transport by the people. And yes, so going back, we have to celebrate, I suppose, Inter winning the league. And so I want to give a big shout out to Stuart Brown, and I want to give a big shout out to all those in Birrificio Lambrate, the small percentage that supported Inter in Lambrate, mainly AC fans, most of them. So yeah, I wanted to say a big shout out to you guys, and Federica as well in Ola Giatellone, who's another Interista. So yeah, campione ancora, say yahoo, nerazzurri campione ancora. So with that, I'm going to play a tune. This is from the 1989 winning squadra. This is from Inno dell'Inter. It's called Tricolore. Enjoy.
Grande squadra di Milano.
tricolore. Takes me back. Inter, sei campione. Inter, tricolore. So tricolore is the tricolour. So when one wins the league, quando le squadre vincono a scudetto in Italia, loro hanno il tricolore sulle jersey, you know, sort of shirt. So when one team wins the league in Italy, they get the honor of wearing the badge on the shirt for the year, for the next season. So the tricolore. So Italy have a tricolour like ours, of course. It's very similar in a lot of ways, except ours is green, white, and orange, of course. And theirs is green, white, and red. And I should know why it's green, white, and red because I studied Italian. And I read La Forza del Destino, and the reason the Italian Republic came about. They're such a good country in terms of bringing about change in one time. Maybe not so much now, in a lot of ways, but they understand the delicate balance of power. You know that they're very clever with economics as a country, and they understand the delicate balance of power, how to keep people in and keep people interested. Because there's a lot of regions in Italy. It's a big enough country, Italy, same size as Britain. It's kind of like a mirror to Britain. It's 65 million or so. Whereas Britain is around the same, and it's a long country too. But Italy has things devolved in kind of regions, as well. It's not as cooperative federalist as Germany is, more as the pity. But in terms of how things are managed with Trentino Alto Adige, scusami, the delicate balance of power in the mortgage tax, the high ratio those people are allowed retain and keep, along with having devolved power, is a great way to keep such a illustrious and progressive region within the Republic of Italy. Because it's a German-speaking place, remember that and remark it. It's a dual citizen place as well in terms of people who mainly Austrian and German descent. But there was a lot of incidents of terrorism there in the 70s. People wanted to break away. Trentino Alto Adige wanted to break away and become, autonomous. However, the Italian Republic and the government of the day, I think it might have been before. What's his face? He's his buddy. He was his buddy. I'll think of it again. It's gone from me. I should know him. I should know his name. But nevertheless, during that time, they set the mortgage tax, whereas people keep in Trentino and Adige keep 8/10 the ratio of the mortgage tax, and also the devolved power. So they don't have to go to Rome. But anyway, that's moving away from the point. Point being, the tricolour in Italy, how they got around the Republic was they have people write a series of essays of how they would see the country, and they kind of assess the essays, so academic in how they founded the country, and they assess the essays on how best the ideas came together, and formulated the ideas too, and compiled them too, like of course as you do in a democratic and academic process also. Nonetheless, I'm going to move on because I'll run out of time. So that's what happens. That's why Inter sei campione, Inter tricolore. They get to wear the tricolour of Italy on their shirt next season now. So yeah, you'll see it in the middle kind of breastplate of the shirt. Anyway, I'm going to move on. This is also Italian, so there's a bit of an Italian feel to this show tonight or today. Or what am I saying? I'm all over the place. This lovely afternoon. This is Lorenzo Jovanotti Cherubini with Ora.
Dicono che è vero che quando si muore poi non ci si vede più. Dicono che è vero che ogni grande amore naufraga la sera davanti alla TV. Dicono che è vero che ad ogni speranza corrisponde stessa quantità di delusione. Dicono che è vero, sì, ma anche fosse vero, non sarebbe giustificazione per non farlo più, per non farlo più. Ora dicono che è vero che quando si nasce sta già tutto scritto dentro ad uno schema. Dicono che è vero che c'è solo un modo per risolvere un problema. Dicono che è vero che ad ogni entusiasmo corrisponde stessa quantità di frustrazione. Dicono che è vero, sì, ma anche fosse vero, non sarebbe giustificazione per non farlo più, per non farlo più. Ora non c'è montagna più alta di quella che non scalerò. Non c'è scommessa più persa di quella che non giocherò. Ora dicono che è vero che ogni sognatore diventerà cinico invecchiando. Dicono che è vero che noi siamo fermi, il panorama che si sta muovendo. Dicono che è vero che per ogni slancio tornerà una mortificazione. Dicono che è vero, sì, ma anche fosse vero, non sarebbe giustificazione per non farlo più, per non farlo più. Ora non c'è montagna più alta di quella che non scalerò. Non c'è scommessa più persa di quella che non giocherò. Ora
rispondi le tutte così dal cuore. So time it answers all the things of the heart. Yeah, so per te, questa canzone per te, Bubu. So that song was for Bubu. It's dedicated to you. Yeah, so and all my other Italian friends, Luigi, and Nicola, and also Angela, Luca, who I don't know, I texted him, I don't know if he's talking to me anymore. So I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. And Laura, Federica, Chiara, so on and so forth. So all tutte I gente Italia nel Galway, queste canzoni per te, per si, anche. So anyway, I'm going to move on. I'm going to go with the local pick, this one. This is from, it was great to meet, get back with the old school as well, during the week last week. And Eddie and Evan, who were very close to me. Also Kelly's Without Wellies, also, from the lovely land of Tuam in North Galway. So this tune is from their band, which is the Factory Default Project. It's called Where I'm From.
Songbirds are singing in the trees. My estate turns an orange glow. You can taste the summer breeze. The boys kick ball and the girls skip rope. Teens in the alley where they drink and smoke. Yeah, that's how it is where I'm from. My mother worries too much, she's outrageous. My daddy drinks too much, it's contagious. My sisters go into phases, while me and my brother, we like getting high. Run down, come gather round, yeah, a fight just up the road. Dads are in the pub, they're carefree, the mothers carry heavy loads. And when the boys kick off, the girls go home. Single mothers ain't sleeping alone, no. That's how it is where I'm from. My mother worries too much, she's outrageous. My daddy drinks too much, it's contagious. My sisters go into phases, while me and my brother, we like getting high. That's how it is where I'm from. That's how it is where I'm from. The boys kick ball and the girls skip rope. Teens in the alley where they drink and smoke. And when the boys kick off, the girls go home. Single mothers ain't sleeping alone, no. That's how it is where I'm from. That's how it is where I'm from.
Yeah. Not wrong with that. Not wrong with that. Not wrong with that at all. Like, you know, I mean, the Sawdusters never played that upbeat and that lyricy. You know, to be honest, it's great. You know, I'm going to sound very biased in saying it, you know, because I'm close with them. I spent many happy days in Parkmore. You know, playing playing soccer or whatever. Down by the river, you know. I spent many a happy day in Parkmore, I tell you, and it's a very upbeat place, and the people in it are very upbeat as well. So yeah, I enjoyed every minute I had down there, you know, and I made some really good buddies there, you know, for life, which I'm glad I have, you know, you know. But in this stage of our lives, I suppose it's a bit different now, you know. The world has moved on. And that there, so you know, the creative flow seems to be coming right to the source, which is good. That's a sign of evolution, anyway. You know, when the creative flow is coming out and coming out good. You know, so well done to the Factory G-Fault project, to Evan and Eddie and the rest. Fair play. More stuff I'll play. Belong to you, no bother. That I've Ferdy as well. That's the Artane Kellys or the Coolac Kellys. You have to play them as well. It's wall to wall Kelly. Who said nepotism didn't work? You know. Well, if they're at it, if they're all the rest of them and the white collars are at the nepotism, so we might as well be down here. You know, us the proletariat. You know, or the rebels. We might as well be nepotistic where we can be as well. It's benevolent nepotism, though. It's people who are competent, giving them. You know, they've been played here because not only did I know them, but by pure merit as well. You know, there's lots of merit in that. You know, there's nothing wrong with any of it, and that includes Ferdy as well and Cheryl as well. You know, and all of those Kellys that have produced fine things, they get played here. You know. So anyway, I'm gonna move on. I have to do Alan Quin, Old School Fitness, or what am I saying? Old School Fitness, not Old School Fitness. Alan Quin is not Old School Fitness. Alan Quin Fitness, Old School Anthems. I can always get it mixed up. But anyway, yeah. So you forgive me for it. He knows I'm a bit of a featherhead anyway. So you know. You'll forgive me for it anyway, yeah. We may have a Fredvert before we do that. Let's take on the big ones, yeah. Let's for Fredvert. Let's take on the big ones.
3345 West Flat FM, the home of electronica, indie, and the avant-garde, includes the Alan Quin Fitness Old School Anthems and premieres from local and national artists, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. 101.3, or alternatively listen online through the Flat FM website. Weekly podcasts are also available on YouTube via the DJ Josheen channel.
So yeah, that was a Fredvert there about the radio show. Of course, we'll have to advertise for ourselves. You know, they're not going to help us out. No way. They're not going to help us out. Anyway, we're going to move on with Alan Quin Fitness Old School Anthems, and this is Nightcrawlers with Push the Feeling.
Lives again, and their lives full of and their lives again, and their lives full of and their lives again, and their lives full of and their lives again, and their lives full of and their lives again, and their lives full of and their lives again, and their lives full of and their lives again, and their lives full of and their lives again, and their lives full of. Lives again, and the lives again, and the lives again, and the lives
Bjork with Violently Happy, the Marcio remix.
West is best. Joe Kelly, Flat FM. West Flat FM. 3345 West is best. Joe Kelly, Flat FM.
that was Bjork with Violently Happy. There was a slow burn of that one there at the start. I should have reviewed my tunes a bit more tightly there and give it a bit of a tighter mix to the chorus, but nonetheless, a good tune. It's a good tune anyway, you know, good deep house tune. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, Bjork, it's great. Yeah, she's great, Bjork. It's one of those female artists that you really enjoy. It's got that kind of X factor to her, you know. From Iceland originally, yeah. So any wonder she's a bit mad. But Sinead O'Connor as well is the same league as her, you know. One of those kind of female artists that you love hearing, like, you know, that have that X factor to them. Anyway, I'm going to have a little Fradvert and then I'm going to play one or two more tunes and then I'm going to have to sign off. Of course, I always have too much fun on this show. I always have loads of fun on this show. But the good news is the football is coming back, which is great. It's been announced the football will be back soon, which means life will return, because without football there is politics and absolute
For
Bull.
Galway's best mobility solutions, check out AGEP Ireland. Includes the concepts relating to the timed pedestrianisation of Raven Terrace and also the West End at issue.com/AGEP Ireland, or alternatively search for the Atlantic Greenway project on your web browser, also via Facebook and YouTube. Public transport for the people. Public transport by the people.
Lovely, yeah, check it out, AGP Ireland, and also on YouTube as well. If you want to see transport solutions from cycling to public transport, and also pedestrian and arts, pedestrianisation and arts facilities as well that have been proposed there. So feel free to have a look through, and also on the issue.com / the Atlantic Greenway project, you will see a load of reports there as well. It's an extensive library of not only proposals but also white papers to do with public transport and pedestrianisation and demographics and findings that show that the life that we have in regard of mobility is foisted upon us in a lot of ways. And I would point my finger with the two big words there, big oil, are very much part of that. And yeah, and sorry lads, I'm not going to pull any punches with these now, to be honest. Not after all that went on. Anyway, this is Underworld with Pearl's Girl. You're listening to Joe Kelly here, live on Flirts FM. The show is 3345 West. Okay, that was Underworld's Pearl's Girl. That goes on. That tune goes for 8 minutes or so. So I gotta fit in one more tune before I go. And yeah, so from me here in the 3345 West show, Gaji and show Shahugan until the next show. Shlán, August, take care out there, and enjoy your football. Believe you me, it's a gifted and treasure that I think we underestimate, and we take it for granted as well. It's a very powerful weapon of social cohesion in many ways. Anyway, this is Like Eli with Follow Me. So yeah, I think it's Follow Me. Yeah, anyway, Like Eli, you know the tune, follow. But until next week, okay, cheers, take care, okay, bye, Slán.
Galway's best transport solutions, check out UNIP Bus Rapid Transit System Design at issue.com/AGP Island, or alternatively search for the Atlantic Greenway project on your web browser. Public transport for the people, public transport by the people. The Atlantic Greenway project on your web browser. Public transport for the people, public transport by the people. For the Atlantic Greenway project, the people. Public transport for the people, public transport by the people. For Galway's best mobility solutions, the Atlantic Greenway project. Public transport for the people, public transport by the people.